had me scared for a little bit.
What do you think? Right. Well, I think it's stand here and you could. No, I thought it looked good.
Probably no.
That was very good. I want to see if we can outscore Nate again. Right? Yeah, it's not so. Hey, Louie! Here a second. This is Evan, this is Lou. How you doing? All right. So that's one thing about doing the game. You know, he's probably going to ask you to come over and do a quick interview on the so really, really quickly, what do you think you have to do different today than you did yesterday? What do you mean what you want to do? Okay, we're getting ready to drop the ball for game 2. Doug Stewart stepping into the face-off circle against John Amadio. Captain Lou Coleman crossing the paths like the black cat that he is.
Over here. Nice.
And we're off. Play controlled early by the Leanderthals. Now Audrey Booten, who had a fantastic game 1, breaks that up, sets it up for Nate LaChance. Back to Audrey. She tries to make the pass across to the captain, can't quite do that. Here's now Nate LaChance over for Big Lou. He sends it back in front. That goes through. Back out to Audrey. Can't get the shot through. Timko up, and Dreschler is off and running. Facing Klin in the middle. Passes in front. Amadio gets that, but can't get the pass across. Back to Amadio here in the corner. Right through everybody. Here's Lou Coleman now with it. That's held in. Nice play by the captain, Eric Titus.
Talked to Titus on the way in, said he was feeling confident about his team's chances, hoping to shut it out today. Said he felt very good about finishing it off tonight, not having to come back for game 3 here on Friday.
Well, he should feel good, Evan, as I thought I noticed yesterday. He had a pretty darn good game for the Leanderthals. Timko up and in now for Bob Klin, who missed game 1 and is a reason that the captain, Lou Coleman, is hoping that their chances are a little bit better today. Booten up the boards, back to her. She's going to try it again. Going behind the net, a little bit of pressure on. Going around Klin, loses control. Back in front, Dreschler to Dreschler. The same combination we saw yesterday for the quick shot and the score, 1-0.
The Dreschler's back at it again, coming off of a great game yesterday, a couple connections they made, and just like that, Leanderthals out to an early lead here. Big goal, obviously the first goal, especially coming off of the win. The Big Bad Bruins, not the way they wanted to start the game down here.
Taking the early lead once again.
Another good shot leading to a goal for the Leanderthals. They've picked their quarters so far this series.
That's a very good point, Evan. As here comes Timko now with it on the run. He's going to try a long-distance wrister right on for Gomez. He handles that one easily. Just before the game started, Evan, we spoke with the captain, Lou Coleman, and he actually did mention the fact that he thought that the the precise top shelf shooting of the Leanderthals was a big problem for them yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. You saw it yesterday. You saw it already with 1 goal today. It's been some snipers out there for the Leanderthals.
Big shot from the point. That's Titus. Just a little bit off net. Here's Stewart with it now, checking his options. Tries to get that thing on net. Can't do it. Tries to go to a cross point. Can't do it. That's the refs say that one's good. Kieran kept that one in apparently. It's still in. The turnaround shot goes into the far corner. Here's CC with it now, up the boards, out for Alyssa. She tries to backhand that out. Fozzie with it now, sending it out for Coleman Jr. And Titus happy to just send it back in. Here's Clark with it now, sending it all the way deep. No icing on that one. Booten in hot pursuit. She steals that one, throws it in front. Coleman Jr. can't get his stick on it. Oh, and that's a big defensive play by Don Clark. Stepping in the path of the speedy Brian Curtis. Could have been an interference call, but not today.
Obviously no body checking in this league, but some good physical play there by Clark, getting in the way, but doing it on the line of legal and illegal, but got away with it, so it's legal as far as we're concerned. Nice play by him to stop the rush.
No blood, no foul, as they say. Now across here for Driscoll against Titus. Out for Stewart. Stewart sending it back across. That's picked off by Curtis. The backhand pass up through the middle. Audrey Booten cleans it up, sends it back in for Titus to start all over again. Looking around, checking his options. Driscoll in hot pursuit. Right in front for Coleman. Shot. Oh, the big save by Snyder. Driscoll tries a backhand pass in front. Stewart on the loose ball. Back out in front again. Here's Timko with it. No one on him. Walks to the middle, lofts a high wrister. Gomez throws it into the corner for Audrey Booten. Timko working on her. Down goes Booten, back up, but Timko has it, looks in front, sees him in the high slot, shot, score! Brian Curtis. Wow, what a quick play. Nice aggressive work there by Timko. A good look to find Brian Curtis just outside the high slot. Great shot. What'd you think, Evan?
Yeah, great work by Timko all around on that play, starting the rush, getting the ball down deep, and then pressuring Booten hard there, able to get the ball from her. And once again, the big bad Bruins leave a man wide open in the slot. And the way the Leanderthals are shooting these days, you can't do that. Nothing Gomez can do on those shots here. Once again, Curtis this time open there for the wrister, and he finishes it. So another big goal here for the Leanderthals as they come out to the 2-0 lead early on.
And looking to extend the lead now. Back across from one Dressel to the other. He misses the net, though. Backhand in front. Instead hits the side of the net. The backhand on goal. Nice save by Gomez with the glove. Here's Amadio with it now. Trying to get it past Driscoll. Throws a shot right on net. There's Booten with Dressler all over her. John throws it back in the corner for the hard work and Audrey Booten. She has her hands full, though. And she sends it out for Stewart, who wraps it around the boards for the captain. He cannot contain that, however. Here's Dressler out to Kiernan, stopped by Booten. She turns, heads towards the boards, knocked out of the air by Dressler. And it's the other Dressler now with it, looking to do something with his backhand. Keeps walking around the net, though. Driscoll dives to take that away. Here's Amadio trying to send it across for Kiernan. Kiernan trying to set up a shot. He does, right in the gut of Gomez. Little bit of pushing and shoving now, and inside the crease here between Clark, Driscoll, and one of the Dresslers.
I wouldn't be caught pushing Driscoll, I know that much.
Would anybody even notice? Would Driscoll even notice?
I could hit him as hard as I could. He wouldn't know I'm there.
Fozzie Fostervold, the grizzled veteran, the goal-scoring and point-scoring champion of the league this season, loses the face-off, however. Big shot by Kiernan, goes up in the air, hits the rafters, will do it again. The Bruins down by 2 goals with 5:34 to go. They've been in this position before, Evan G. Just in their very last championship, in fact, they were down 1-0 and they were trailing by 2 goals in Game 2, but they came back, won that game, forced overtime. They did the same thing in Game 3. This team has a habit of getting down, putting themselves in a tough spot, and then coming back. So for all you Bruins fans, there's still time, there's still hope.
Certainly not the start they want. Obviously going down 2-0, already down a game, but like you mentioned, they have experience in championship situations, so they know how to deal with this.
Meanwhile, here's Lou Coleman working in the corner. He's got 2 Leanderthals on him, and they've taken it away. And a race to the corner. It's going to be icing. CC shaking his head at that. I'm not sure what he liked or didn't like. I know he didn't like the fact that one of those Dressler boys was on him. I wouldn't like that either. Nate LaChance, number 8 now, out for the Bruins. Arguably the most talented player on the Bruins roster. 7 goals this season, capable of twice as many if he felt like it. Has not been able to find the net in this series so far. Back out now for Cece. He throws it on net, scooped up by Snyder. No problemo.
Snyder's looked sharp so far today. He only tested a little bit here, but he's come up big with a couple big saves here early on.
He's got a bit of an unconventional style, but so far it's working for him.
However, you get the job done.
That's under him. And it looks like, if I'm not wrong, correct me if I am, it looks like Fozzie is just trying to push that ball on net every time.
Yeah, currently from this angle here, it looks like he's just trying to shoot it straight on net.
Aha.
Unable to do it on that one.
Okay, the race is on. Clark's got pressure on him. Boy, those Leanderthals have a lot of speed. Not a lot of size, but boy, they can run.
And just a little update, obviously, we saw Mike Rugia, or Rugia, as we're not quite sure even how to pronounce it, but the game-winning goal scorer last night obviously hurt his calf. We saw in the last couple minutes of yesterday's game. Yet to see him out here. Don't believe he's on the bench, so looks like he's home, or at least on the sidelines, nursing that calf injury. So that's a little bit of a loss here for the Leanderthals, but not affecting them so far.
A 2-goal lead helps them try to overcome that loss. It is a big loss. Curtis now in the corner here underneath the booth, checking his options. Instead, he's going to try to run past Fozzie, who was not having that. The battle continues, though. And now Fozzie gets away. Tries the long-distance wrister. Coleman Jr. out of the air. Over to Fozzie out of the air. It's in front of Gomez. It's swung to the side. Coleman Jr. throws it across in front from the chance, and he misses the net. Or actually, no, that's directly into the glove of Snyder, isn't it?
Yeah, hopped on up, and Snyder able to grab it before it went wide. But ball bounced around a little bit there. Big Bad Bruins unable to settle it down, get a clean shot on Snyder.
The Bruins showing some of the intensity that they've arguably been lacking to this point.
Yeah, good answer here from them after 2 goals and then a couple more chances from the Leanderthals early on to start the first.
Fozzie wins that one back to Clark. He sends the shot far across into the far corner, but CC with it now from the point. Tries to throw that on net. It's going to go back to Coleman Jr. He looks around, tries to throw the shot on net. That's blocked out in the middle. And Don Clark with it now. In the middle for Fozzie. Here comes the wrister. No, the nice pass back for Nate LaChance. The big windup, the shot right on. The rebound easily handled by the Leanderthals. But the outlet pass not so easily handled.
Yeah, the Big Bad Bruins putting together 3 of their top 4 goal scorers with Fozzie, LaChance, and Louis Coleman Jr. tied for 3rd with his father, Louis. So 3 of their top scorers out on the same shift. They're unable to score, but obviously you saw sustained pressure, something they looking to work off of here, keep the momentum going in their favor.
Nate LaChance now coming to the bench right near you there, Evan G. I don't think he's happy about his performance in the series so far.
Yeah, obviously looking to get on the scoreboard here. Not used to not having his way with the goaltenders.
Nate LaChance recognized throughout the Plainville Indoor Sports Arena in all leagues as one of the better players. He's certainly in the F1 level, one of the younger players. Lots of speed, lots of skill, a big shot. They really need someone like him to be able to break through. Coleman Sr. in the face-off circle now. That was interesting. Back off for Klein. Coleman trying to get his stick on that one. He's got it now. He can't get the shot. Tried to set himself up with a big shot with a rebound off the boards. It didn't work out. Now here's Amadio with it. Out to Dressler. To the other Dressler. Booten gets a stick on that. You see this play setting up. She doesn't know he's there. Yep, off of his legs. Over to Amadio. He can't get that in front, though. And Kiernan will chase that down with Big John Driscoll in hot pursuit.
Big Bad Bruins answering here. Coming right back with the checking line with Big Lou.
Big shot
Big
by
John
Coleman.
And Alyssa.
Back out again for Coleman. Could not corral that in time, though, and Dressel's going to break out with this. Takes the wrister. That's blocked by Klin. Out to the boards it goes. Here comes the quick shot. You know that's what those Dreschels like to do. They're near the boards. They take a quick shot as they're fading away. Now here's Alyssa Booten with it. She sends it down. Is that going to be icing? And referee Peter Malik was going to call it icing, decided against it. Meanwhile, here's Titus with it. Cannot get it past Driscoll, at least not cleanly. And there's Kiernan. He sends it down. That's actually kind of on net. Gomez sends it back up. Oh, a dangerous line change there. But the refs don't seem to think so. Here's Junior with it now. The shot right on. Snyder handles that one easily. Back out to Stewart. He gets a shot right on. Driscoll with the rebound. Cannot get that one through. That one very strangely sent up the boards. CC to Clark. Back out to Stewart. He's got some room. Wants the big shot. Can't find a big shot. That sends it through. Junior forcing the pass behind the net. Stewart with all kinds of great work here. Oh, Nate LaChance had the stick cocked and ready to go. Couldn't quite get it to go. Now Nate LaChance takes it from Stewart. Back out to Cece. The shot, that's blocked by 2 Leanderthal sticks. And Dreschel will send it all the way down. That is not ruled icing. Gomez slows that one down behind the net for Clark. He's looking around, checking his options. Does not look like anybody's open. Nobody's moving. Tries to go up the middle. That one's kept in. Shot wide. Oh my gosh, there you go. Another big shot by Curtis. Second goal today. And once again, it's the top shelf. What'd you see there, Evan G?
Absolute laser. Could barely see the ball. Once again, Leanderthals just picking corners. Not much Big Bad Bruins or Gomez can do on shots like that.
Yeah, if you're going to shoot like that, then things are really going your way. And a 3-0 lead with just about a minute to go, 1:14 left in the first period. The only thing that can get in the Leanderthals' way at this point is maybe a little overconfidence.
Yeah, off of a one-timer to rip it top shelf of Gomez moving. Not much he can do there.
Timko now struggling behind his own net. Can't get it out. Stewart with a shot. Can't get that on, though. Seems like every time the Bruins do get a shot opportunity, there's a Leanderthal stick waiting for it. Nice pass across. Coleman Jr. again can't get the shot through. Battling now with Timko. Tries to backhand that in front. Can't do it. Being bodied up against the boards. Trying to work around Timko and the ref. Gets a shot off. Slowed down and then eventually stopped by Snyder. Stewart losing his stick in the process.
Big Bad Bruins getting a little bit of sustained offense, but so far unable to get anything past Snyder. A lot of shots getting blocked. Not really getting too many great chances here as Leanderthal's defense has been strong so far here throughout the first.
Bruins struggling to get their shots in this game and in this series, and even when they do get a good shot, Snyder's been able to see it. It's right at him. 33 seconds now here in the first period. Fozzie on the faceoff dot, trying to go back to Clark. Driscoll gets that. Again, that one's blocked. Driscoll, whoa, with the weird backhand, forehand, something that I don't know what they call that on him. That goes over the net, though. And away we go. The blue shirts are running. Fozzie throws it up in the middle, up in the air for Stewart, I believe that was. Alyssa Booten with the dive to try to keep it in. It doesn't work out, though. Through the legs of Cece. Big play here by Clark. Working on Stewart now. Gets it up for Driscoll. 1 second left. And that's how the first period ends. 3-0 Leanderthals.
3 in, guys. 3 in.
Okay, Joe.